Ever since I was younger, I have noticed a theme that has just, continued to play itself out as I've grown older. It's kind of like, you know how when something is advertised, right? Like, I don't know, you get the notification or whatever it is, uh, last chance, you don't want to miss out on this. The hype. The hype. The level of importance that is attributed to things. I think it's bullshit, honestly. I do. The amount of anxiety that I've experienced as a result of all of these things is wild. You know, um, I guess when I look at advertising and advertising companies and everything, I think that there are kind of like psychological methods used to reel a person in to get them to believe that they need something or that it's absolutely important. You don't want to miss out on it. Last chance. Um, the more I heal, the more I see through all that stuff. And, it's fascinating to me because the amount of times that I've seen it said, like, oh, last chance, right? And then a month later, I see the same fucking thing. It's like, nice try. I'm learning to be more aware of these themes in life, and I'm learning to not take them as seriously. Society is one massive fucking bubble of hype. And the more I buy into the narratives that it tries to sell, the more fucked up I get because then I learn those dynamics and they mess me up and even my relationships too. And at this point in my life, I'm really trying to heal, um, toxic and dysfunctional dynamics and everything that I learned to make my own relationships better. But I look at I look at society and I see the hype. It's kind of like, in different areas of the stock market and crypto, there's a lot of hype, a lot of noise around things. Last chance. You don't want to miss this. It's so important. It's the same thing over and over again. It's actually really frustrating to deal with because you can get seduced back into it. You can get caught back into the vicious pull, the the hot seduction of thinking that this is something that you won't ever have again. Yeah, and that's the challenging thing too. Is that these people and these systems, they utilize the lowest energy aspects of humans. They utilize fear. Oh, you don't want to miss out. They utilize. Uh, I don't think that they really utilize shame and guilt. I may have seen that. Actually, yeah, yeah. Different, I guess, like nonprofit organizations that are trying to raise money for different things. They'll utilize these elements to try to pull on your like heartstrings and everything, and who knows if that's even where like whatever you're giving money to is going to. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to see everything clearly as I heal. I really am. Um, Trying to do the best that I can to better myself and make myself better. I guess those are both the same things. Um, but like I think about what it is that I'm trying to create and everything, right? I do. And I was raised with it all over. I was raised with it's like it's like an everything last minute, but you only have this little window of time to do anything about it kind of vibe, kind of feeling. I learned to do everything last minute, and I'm unlearning that now. But I'm now looking at like the people and the systems that utilize that kind of I could have told you months ago, but I decided to tell you days or a week before it's due before you can get in. It's like quite honestly, like who the fuck in their right mind, unless you're like really good at making decisions and you can analyze things really fucking fast, which I'm trying to get better at that, but like who the fuck in their right mind is going to make a decent fucking decision in such a short time frame? Like I look at these systems and these structures and I just see the fucking bullshit. And it sucks to see the bullshit because I wish I could see something else, because it's frustrating that this is what we're being taught when this is exactly what we need to unlearn. I really don't like it. I don't. I think it fucking sucks. Um, and going back to like what it is that I'm trying to create and everything, whatever it is, maybe memberships on my website, podcasts, sales that go on with that, like whatever it is, right? Like I'm trying, and I'm not, I'm human. I seriously suck sometimes. Um, I'm aware of that, but I really don't like the dynamic of trying to create absurd importance around things and get people to believe that they're going to miss out on anything. I don't want to add that energy to the world. I don't like that energy. I never have liked that energy. I never have. And I really don't like it when I get on board with something and then somebody else does that to me. I don't like it. I've never liked it. I can't imagine anyone else does. Like, the unnecessary anxiety that comes with that. Like, it's bullshit. I'm going to call it for what it is. And so, another reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I'm also trying to kind of like look at the future and recognize that there are probably a lot of people that think like me in regards to this. And these people that think like me, they probably also want something similar to what I want, which is not to create more of those same toxic energy dynamics in society moving forward. I don't want that. I want to see more of what it is that I'm trying to create, which is, peace, joy, calm, all that kind of stuff. You're not going to create that. Like, the kind of thing that I think about is, I don't know, like whenever you see like a crazy sale go on somewhere, or like Black Friday, like these different dynamics bring out the absolute worst characteristics of human beings. And these worst characteristics of human beings are usually coming from low energy emotions like fear. If you create an idea of scarcity around something, which by the way, scarcity is fucking bullshit. If you create, which you can though, if you create the idea of scarcity around something, shit, that's like all you need to use to bring out fear in people. Fear is an instinct to make sure that a person remains safe is one thing. Fear, being misled through something like scarcity, is fucking rotten. Because people can believe, they can be led to believe that there is such thing as scarcity out there, even though there's not. Like, the world is fucking abundant. Look all around. It's fucking everywhere. The abundance is fucking everywhere. And this whole idea that something's not going to last much longer, or that it'll be gone soon, or it's very important, or come on and get it while it's still here. No. The next fucking quarter, it'll be right back around. This dynamic fucking sucks. It's not good for people. It's not good for society. It's not good for systems. It's making us sick. That's just the reality of it. So this is a theme that I've noticed throughout my entire life from a very early age. And the other way that I've noticed it too, I've also seen it in like education. You know, teachers have talked about the importance of studying for something. I'm not saying that studying is a bad thing, but the overemphasized importance of anything after looking at it again when it's over and then realizing, wow, you fucking lied to me. It's not true. The level of bullshit that comes with that, you know, like oh, you're gonna need this for life. No, you're fucking not. No, you're fucking not. Everything has changed. I 100% value education, but I don't agree with a lot of the things that are being taught. I don't. Where the fuck was AI? Where was it? No one taught us about ChatGPT. No one taught us about fucking, you know, future things. I don't even remember coding being taught in school when I was younger. I don't. And I'm not going to say that what I learned was stupid. There are things that I learned that now I'm starting to kind of like regain interest in. Don't really think that you should have to pay for it, and don't think that you should spend years of fucking school in a classroom for it. I don't. I think that there are different ways to learn things, but like, I'm very concerned about the level of importance that is created around things that are not as important as people fucking say they are. Because, man, things are just not as important as people say they are. Serious fucking threats that threaten survival, that's a different fucking story. A lot of other things, fucking noise.